This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening. The time being 6 p.m., I'll call to order the Tuesday, September 9th, 2025 meeting of the Tilton Planning Board. Let the record show that we have 4 members present. Tom Damon, Jane Alden, and Christine Dembitsky are absent this evening. The rest of the board, and John Scanlon is sitting in for. Well, I haven't gotten that far yet, so sorry. Okay. John Scanlon is sitting in for Catherine Dawson. Robert Jean and Nate Langione is here as well. And I'm Eric Pyre, I'm the chair. First on, so before we get too involved tonight, we do not have a full board. That is your discretion if you would like to continue until September 23rd, our next meeting, or hear the board here tonight.
There is a quorum.
There is a quorum. We have a quorum, so if we didn't have a quorum, we'd be heading down the stairs. You're okay with it? All right, let the record show that. I'm sorry, your name?
Jim Lowry.
Jim Lowry has verbally said he's okay with it. All right, first on our agenda. Look at that. James and Robin Lowry. Planning Board Case 25-11, 171 School Street, map R18, Lot 9, medium residential zone subdivision. Request for subdivision for 1 additional lot. And we got to look over your application. Has everyone had a chance to review the application?
Yes.
Yep. Sorry, my child humor came through. I've never seen a test pit analysis before. At the test pit, and I have a grandson, and I just saw the color descriptions here. So I'll say his grandson who's 8 months old, and I just saw the colors here: yellowish brown. I can relate. Yellowish brown, light yellowish brown. Sorry, dark yellowish brown. There we go. So those of you that have had children, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Make sure you also see that there's a request from the surveyor in there. Everyone had a chance to review the application?
Yep.
Yep.
We'll take a motion. Any questions on it for us? I'll make a motion to accept the application as it appears to be substantially complete.
Second.
Second.
Motion and a second by Nate or Bob. Take your pick. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor of the motion say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes. Whoever's going to present to us, the podium is yours. Do we need an easel?
There's one in the back of the chair.
Oh, I didn't see your maps there before.
I don't know if you want it to point to you
We
guys.
can just put it right there. That's fine, right there, this way. Is there a, if you need to speak to us, you can actually take this microphone, turn it on and hold it so that you're mic'd. If you could just turn it a little bit more so that we can see it. So we have a copy of it, but.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My name is David Krause. I'm the licensed land surveyor. I'm here with James Lowry. He and his wife Robin own this property. It's a parcel of 31 acres. It's on the east side of School Street. Has an existing house and barn in the rear of the property. If you've driven down there, it's pretty much the wide open fields that you see after you pass the Tilton School and some of the other properties. It's located in the medium residential zone. The minimum lot size is 2 acres without sewer. The proposal is to subdivide one additional lot for the Lowry's daughter, 2.259 acre lot with 753 feet of frontage on the shared drive. The topography is relatively flat. The proposed lot is on a slight knoll located between the driveway and the southern property line. We have the wetlands delineated by Tom Sokolowski of TES Environmental. There are 2 drainages up near the front of the property. There's just a small sliver of wetland on the proposed lot. Most of it will be on the remaining land. Be happy to answer any questions the board may have.
Okay. I just had one quick question, but I think I just figured it out. On the pink map, you have a square that's about 750. Well, no, I don't. Oh, that's the setback line. Okay. It looked like your wetland delineation there. Yeah. Right. But to the right of that, there's like a dash line. And reading your legend, it looked very similar to a wetland. So,
Setback.
no, I just saw that now. Thank you. Lot 9B. Any questions from the board?
Nope.
Mr. Scanlon?
No?
Okay. Nate? Well, I'll open it up to the public. Is there anyone here from the public for this case? Yes, please step to the microphone and identify yourself for the record, please.
Greg DeVolder at 161 School Street. I'm a butter on the south side of the property. I just wanted to say I don't have any issues with it. We support fully what the Lowrys are trying to do. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else from the public? I'll close it to the public at 6:12 PM. Bring it back to the board. Any questions from the board? Any motions from the board?
I guess I have a question, although I'm not sure if it's relevant yet at this time. But do you guys have well and septic permits, or is that after it gets approved, then it would go to D? Okay, thank you.
We did submit it.
I know we don't control like the setbacks and requirements as to like whether wells are or septic are approved. That's all at the state level. I was just curious, but thank you.
I imagine this summer was pretty easy to do a pit test. Dust. All right. Anything else on the board? Anyone have a motion they'd like to make? Or not a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to accept the site plan.
Subdivision.
Subdivision. The
Sorry,
subdivision.
subdivision plan.
Motion is second. By Bob. Any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes. Go forth and subdivide.
Good luck.
Eric, your paper, your large plans up there are there for you to sign.
Oh, this one here?
Yep.
That's why I have a Sharpie today.
Oh, Eric, he's going to bring a Mylar.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just give me a call and I'll stop by.
Yeah, just one, Dave.
Just, do you know roughly, so my personal planning?
I'm gonna guess next week. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm set
okay.
monuments and I like to-
I wasn't sure if it was tomorrow or something like that. No, that's fine. Because I'm not here in town tomorrow, so next week I'll be here. Maybe. I never know.
Thank you.
Where in the world is Eric?
Tomorrow will be Colebrook. All right, moving along. Actually, I just have a correction in there.
Okay.
You. Typo. Just on this application form for subdivision site plan approval, there's a typo, just to let you know. I'll point it out to you after the meeting.
On the,
In the first paragraph at the bottom, it says the subdivider / site, the U in subdivider is capitalized. So
what form are you looking at?
the application form for subdivision / site plan approval, town of Tilton, New Hampshire.
Oh, for the Lowrys?
Yeah. I don't know if they,
I guess
Oh, they did
all
it.
of them.
They do it.
oh, they do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then never mind. You're off the hook. All right.
I didn't even see that.
So I think get you a speaking spell. Just kidding. All right, moving along. Next on our agenda is Archways, a conceptual 5 Prospect Street, addition of second floor. I'm assuming there's someone here. So we are in a listening mode.
Okay.
So if you would like to take the podium, introduce yourself for the record. And we basically listen, and we can't really offer much guidance because otherwise we start drifting into site plan.
Okay.
So it's a conceptual. You basically tell us what you want to do, and that's it.
Okay.
So the floor is yours.
Okay. Thank you so much. My name is Jen Buto, and I do work with Archways. I'd also like to take a moment to introduce Donna Toomey, a resident and a board member of Archways, and one of the people responsible for starting the nonprofit or the organization. So what we're proposing is adding a second floor to the existing building. As you mentioned, we're at 5 Prospect Street, referred to as the old post office. Although Archways started as Greater Tilton Family Resource Center some years ago, very humble beginnings in a church basement, they've just been growing and growing ever since. There's a need for family support services, and they've been meeting that need. And because of their good reputation, they've been awarded with more state contracts and more awards, and they just keep expanding. So although when they started leasing the old post office, I remember them referring to it as the Taj Mahal. It was such a step up from that basement in the church. But quickly, they've already sort of outgrown the space and are busting at the seams. So the hope was to increase the footprint, blow out the roof, add a second floor. It would stay to the existing footprint. There's a lot of office administrative space. They support families with concrete resources. So at any given time, they have diapers and back to school supplies and winter coats and sleeping bags and tents and you name it, they have it. So this takes up a lot of space. So part of the hope with the second floor expansion is to put all that administrative storage type space on the second floor, to have offices available to community partners for meetings and things, and then to have the whole downstairs for their support services, they do toddler time, socialization activities, parenting classes. They support people in recovery, so do recovery coaching down there. And they also have a training center where usually at no cost to individuals, often individuals who are impacted by substance use disorder and they're working with, and these folks are in recovery. They provide recovery coaching training so that these individuals, often who have been out of the workforce for some time, usually 100% on Social Security disability, they train them up so they can become recovery coaches. And then often these individuals are getting off of those entitlement benefits, getting off disability, and then they're working full time. So like really great success stories. So the state has asked them to do more of that workforce development. We know what a crunch, everybody hears about workforce development, and it's an issue. So they've received a lot of funding, a lot of requests, a lot of support to do this. So far, we've been awarded $1 million to help with the expansion and this sort of increased workforce development. We can talk, I think, all day about the program and the needs, but you probably care much more about the construction, which I know nothing about. But we do have Warren Street helping us with they've designed the conceptual plans that you should have, and now they're moving into the construction design phase. So not knowing anything about this process, we were advised to sort of kind of come and give you a heads up what we're thinking about and see how we can collaborate for next steps. how we move this process forward. And I did take notes from our architects and engineers, so I'm happy to try to answer any questions that you might have at this point.
I'll open it up to the board for questions.
Great.
No, you know, without seeing plans and stuff like
Yeah.
that, yeah, it's kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. It's hard for us to look at plans because otherwise we start site planning, and so we have to walk that fine line.
Okay.
So,
And I've got to admit, I don't quite know the difference, but you should have the conceptual designs.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and we have to stay away from those. It's kind of like you tell us what you want to do. If you have any questions for us as a board, we can't tell you, you know, if you can have yellow polka dot siding or anything like that. But
Yeah.
you know, there's certain things, and then we'll guide you. Once you finalize your plans, then you would come see Pat, or even along the way, if you have questions, she's an excellent resource.
Oh, great.
You contact the land use office, and they would, you know, help you out. And then once you are ready to present the plan, and I don't know if that's going to be, you know, in 2 months,
Yeah.
6 months, 12
Yeah.
months, whatever that is, then we can get down to brass tacks
Oh, okay.
and say, you know, that. But you have to follow the town ordinances.
Okay.
So they have that. It's also on our website.
Okay.
If you go into planning, you know, what things such as, again, whatever restrictions there might be
Okay.
on that type of building or adding on to a building and things like that. So,
Great.
So it's kind of, our hands are a little tied on what
Yeah.
we can say and what we can't say.
Okay.
The land use department is a little bit less restrictive in answering those questions. Building inspector will spend some time with you if
Oh,
you
okay.
want to,
Okay.
things like that. You just, you know, we can carve out some time for him in
Oh,
the
that's
morning
great.
and
Yeah.
some like that. And he's more or less can answer some of those questions that you will have. What you want to do is come here, be ready,
Yeah.
and to get a positive vote from them to move forward on your project. So you want to come prepared, and
Okay.
this department, land use department, will help you do that.
Oh, great.
But as a conceptual board, they don't want to really get into it
Yeah.
because they're going to be voting on it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we're like we're the jury, if you will. So,
Right.
and what we decide is legal.
Okay.
So we can't say this way. You can't come
Okay.
back and say, well, you know, we came back to you and said you could put yellow polka dot siding on the building, and
Yeah.
we're like, well, no, that was conceptual. So.
All right. Won't hold you to the
No,
yellow
that's
polka
fine.
dots.
I deal for my job. I go around to different towns all the time, so
Oh, really?
every town is different.
Different, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's not necessarily for planning, but selectmen. There's two in this room, so I'll speak nicely.
I did have a general question. You mentioned that you plan to have the new design fit the footprint of the existing building.
Yes.
Are there any other changes to the property or grounds you plan to make along with doing the renovations?
Just cosmetic improvements. There's a sign, you know, beefing that up, some cosmetic things, some shrubbery, but nothing that would impact the look of it.
Sorry, I'm Donna. They are thinking that.
Can you just say your name for the record?
Oh, my
please?
name is Donna Toomey.
Thank you.
They are, if they have to, they are considering the driveway on the right of the building, closer to Academy Street, extending it if they need to put in 9 more parking spots, because that was brought up as a concern about the parking. So that is being looked at to where there's parking to the right, of expanding that down and making more parking in the back of the building and over towards Academy Street.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Is there only one archways?
There's actually 4
Okay.
in the state. There's one in Concord, there's one in Franklin, there's one here in Tilton, and the new one is in Plymouth.
Are they related or are they 4 different
Nope,
organizations?
all one
Oh,
organization.
okay. All right.
And just to share a little bit, I did get some data today. Archways has distributed $748.53 in concrete support to individuals here in this town. So they do a lot for the town, and they help a lot of people in this town that need services.
Can you repeat the number for me, Donna?
Yes. Well, $118,748.53.
Thank you.
And out of that, alone here in Tilton, they've made over 139 financial distributions in 1 year to people in need with either medication, eviction notices, any things that they might need without having them come to the town. Archways does provide those services to the people in this community.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
repeating
Thank
that,
you.
because I only heard 1,000.
Yeah, missing a
I was
couple
like,
zeros.
yeah, I was
there.
like, oh, all right.
Yeah. It would be,
No, you're nervous. I get it. We're friendly up here, so don't worry. We all get nervous talking in front of the public, and the millions that will watch this on video later on. So. All right.
so if I'm understanding correctly, I should work with the offices as we're
Yep.
finishing up our construction design, then get back before you, and that's when sort of the next steps.
Yep. And,
Okay.
And you don't come to us with your site plan until you're done with all your plans.
Okay.
It's kind of like, I mean, you can still come back conceptually. Again, we can't offer much advice.
Okay.
But they know the town rules and regulations,
Yeah.
whatever you might need. If there's something that you might need a variance for,
Yeah.
they would guide you towards zoning board. Your architect, I would imagine, is pretty familiar or would be able to find a lot of the regulations.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. He's been talking about
because they're
that.
usually pretty familiar, but they're not always. They're not perfect. They're not the end all be all.
Yeah.
Because they deal with dozens of towns that they're on their projects. But these are your experts on
Great.
the town of Tilton. The building inspector,
Great.
he's great too. So,
Good.
and usually, I think for him, if you make an appointment with him, it's better than just walking in
Okay.
on a Wednesday at 12 noon because he may
Okay.
not. He has limited hours.
Okay.
So where they're here full time.
Yeah.
But even then, make an appointment because they may have a meeting. They may have someone else they're meeting with.
Yeah.
Or like today, I was bugging Pat. So,
Did you have an appointment?
oh, no, I have the secret, super secret phone number. So,
Oh, that's
but-
very helpful. Thank you.
yeah, I just, yeah. Plus, I know where she lives.
Yeah. We're neighbors,
Oh, no kidding.
Well, sort of.
sort of.
Small town. Oh, well, thank you so much. This is very helpful.
Cool.
And yeah.
And again, it could be, I don't know what your timeline is, and that doesn't matter to us. It's when you're ready, because otherwise, you don't want to have happen is you come and we have a million questions for you, or we make you go back and do a million things, and that further delays you. Because once we start, unless you waive it, we have 65 days to approve a project.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we have 65 days, but generally, I mean, we only meet once or twice a month.
Yeah.
But we're back off of our summer schedule, so we're second and fourth Tuesday of the month.
Okay.
Except for Christmas time, sometimes that
good.
might get shortened, or
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I don't know how they fall this year, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't looked that far in advance. All right, Mr. Nate, did you have a question?
I was just going to mention that they could do a design review meeting at some point in the future if they wanted to.
Okay.
It seems like that is another layer before doing a final application submittal,
Okay.
but it may not be necessary.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great. And we'll work with the office and figure out next steps.
They'll become your best friends.
Great. Great. Thank you so much for
Anything
your
else?
time.
No, thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much for coming in.
Yeah.
Exciting to see other things going on. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we'll see you whenever.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum. That's done. All right. Next on our agenda is the approval of minutes from our August 12th meeting. There's a draft copy in your packet.
That affected that. I'm not going to vote because wasn't there, and I would only leave 3 of you voting. Does that affect the quorum?
Actually, Nate wasn't here for that one either, so there'd be
Right.
2 voting. So should we
Yeah.
postpone these to our next meeting? Okay, we'll postpone those to the next meeting. What's that again? 9:23?
23.
Thank you. I'll ask you 3 more times, so don't worry.
We didn't put new business, but we do have some new business.
Oh, hold on. It just magically appeared on my agenda. New business. Is there any new business that
Yeah.
needs to come before the board?
We do. The Board of Selectmen at last week's meeting hired Darius Hassan. I don't know if you remember him. He used to work for us.
He worked for Molten Borough last.
Yes, he did.
I went and saw him in Molten Borough.
He's a planner from the Molten Borough, and he used to work for us in the town of Tilton as a land use coordinator many moons ago. Very talented young man. He's coming back as a consultant to do a drafting, revisiting of the master plan. He's going to do drafting of zoning amendments, particularly in response to the new legislation that's out.
Okay.
Tons of new legislation that's out. And he's going to review land use in planning and zoning board procedures, rules of procedures that the last time it was reviewed was 2001.
Ooh.
So he will be working very closely with the planning board. So I just wanted to let you know
Well, we
that
need to
you
carve
shall be
out.
seeing him.
Well, we need to carve out time each meeting to.
Not each meeting, no.
Okay.
He'll let me know, and we'll plug it in when he's ready to present something to be voted on or
Yeah,
looked
that's-
over.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I think that's very exciting
Yeah.
because we're going to get something done.
I was curious because I knew he left his previous position,
Right.
resigned, and I was like, maybe he was going to go be closer to one of his kids, but apparently he's
Nope.
going to come here.
Yep.
Be closer to you.
To one of his parents.
Oh, I don't.
Well, that's what he called us. He used to call us. He's such a
I'm not even going
foodie.
to touch that because.
No, don't touch it.
Well, that's exciting. Any
Yeah.
other new business before us?
There was one I forgot what it was now that,
Was
I did send out an email and I got no reply, but I'm going to mention it again that the land use planning and zoning conference is October 4th. It's 9:30 to 3. So it's very educational for those that have never been to one of them. It's in the Southern New Hampshire University. We can all ride down together if you'd like, but I need to know soon to register because it is a cost to the town for the conference.
What time is it again?
It's 9:30 to 3.
Are in a bad weather situation, I would be interested in going.
Yeah, me too.
October 4th.
Yeah,
Yep.
What day is it?
it's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday. Yeah.
It's wake up number 7 for those that are retired. before we move to
Every
the
day's Saturday.
before we move to the second line on the calendar.
Every day's Saturday.
So I would be interested in going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric and Robert.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I would not be able to ride down with anybody just in case I get called out. Unless they want to leave with me early or something.
Okay. And we tried to get new books, but we were too late in ordering them. But we just got a new request to put our order in now by the 26th of September, and I've ordered everyone in planning board, including you, John, for the newest one, which will include all the new legislation.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Thicker,
If
finer print, yeah.
It's
finer
smaller
print.
print. Yeah.
Finer print, but they
Alright.
will. I don't know when they'll be in, but we have to put our order in by the September 26th.
Day after my anniversary, so it's a Friday.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, that's it I have for new business.
I have
so.
to do I have to do something that night too. So, but as my wife said, it's not important this year. Sorry. So,
Don't let it fool you. They're all
I
important.
know. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Anything else from members of the board?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned at 6:38 p.m. That is a record meeting.